Assalamu alaikum class. I am Sana Khan here from MBA 1.5 Finance, and the topic of my presentation is upstream social marketing strategy and integrated marketing communication. So first of all, I will tell you that what this article is about, and let me start by clearing some of the terms with you, that what the social marketing is, and the integrated marketing communication, that is the IMC. So basically the social marketing, we can say that it's the design and the implementation to influence the behavior of the target audience, and it is used to change the behavior, or you can say that it can improve the people's behavior for the benefit of the individual, or it can be for the society. And then the IMC is the short form of integrated marketing communication. So integrated marketing communication is about the planning, and it's about the monitoring the brand messages that creates the customer relationship. So we can say that the main goal of IMC, that is the integrated marketing communication, is to build brands by using the different communication tools, and the different communication tools can be the direct marketing, or it can be the sales promotion, or you can say that it can be the door-to-door selling, personal selling, etc. So the brands that are very well known, and that are more liked by the customer, it will automatically increase the purchase, and it will also increase the profit margin. And with IMC, it is also very important to it is very important that you must know the concept of brand communication, as brand communication is the initiative, you can say that it's a startup that is taken by the organizations, and so that they can make their products and the services available or popular to the end users. So the purpose of this, now let us of this article, basically the purpose of this article is that in case of complex social problems, these social problems can be the environmental degradation. The environmental degradation means that it can be the natural that it means that the natural environment is affected, or it can be the lack of resources such as the air, water, and the soil, or it can be the pollution problem. So for these social problems like the environmental degradation, the structural change is needed, that is provided to the people with the ability for the change. And this structural change is influenced by the upstream social marketing strategy, and it can be done either through the policymakers, or the targeting methods, or the media advocacy. As you know that the policy makers are the person that are responsible for, or they can be involved in formulating the policies. So the targeting methods means that the audience that you want to target, and it can be behavioral wise, etc. So the media advocacy means that it's a strategic use of mass media, means it is used to advance the public policy initiatives. So this is that how the structural change can be influenced, and as there are no clear guidelines that are provided, so this article tends to provide those guidelines. And first of all, it says that it looks at the characteristics of the policy makers that are targeted. It means that whether the person are responsible for doing the work, and whether they know that how to carry out the work. And second, the targeting methods means that which methods they are using, and plus the special focus on the use of the media advocacy. So now we move to the next slide, that is the design and the approach. The design and the approach of this article includes that, as I already told you, that IMC is used for the planning and it is used for the monitoring of the brand messages. So IMC is used or is also used for an execution of an upstream social marketing strategy, and it includes that the detailed research should be done on the target audience, right channel selection, and the effective messaging. It means that the proper research should be done on target audience, that which audience should be targeted, and the selection of the right channel, and the effective messaging means the message you want to deliver to your customer, it should be delivered effectively. And as it is necessary to have a deeper and more detailed understanding of the individuals who may have more potential influence on the upstream social target audience, means that you should have a deeper understanding of the audience or of the individuals you are targeting, and this will include this also includes the channel selection and the integration. It is also very important, and it can be either done by the face-to-face meeting or the personal meeting, or it can be also done by the phone calls if it is necessary. And then the message creation is also very important, the messaging requires the same process as the channel selection, and the message should be tailored for the specific purpose of conveying the required information, means that the message should be conveyed in an appropriate way to the end users or to the consumers. And as you know that the noise is the chief challenge in message creation, which is also referred to as the cluster. So you should keep in mind that your communication should does not include any noise, any cluster in it, and it should be effectively communicated to the end users. And when we apply IMC for the designing and the execution of an upstream social marketing strategy, it automatically provides a solution for the complex communication landscape, means that through a systematic process and through a proper process we can accomplish the solution. So this is all about the design and the approach of this article. And now previous slide, that is in non-integrated. In the non-integrated approach, you can see that in this diagram all the marketing tools are separated and they are not integrated. Means that, like you can see that sales promotion, advertising, public relation, direct marketing, personal selling, digital internet, all these are separated and they are not unified, they are not combined. So in this non-integrated approach, the audience use multiple channels at the same time, and the same message does not translate across the channels. So this means that most social marketing social marketing communication efforts are integrated. So means that the organizations are now not using the integrated systems, and the larger organizations are often characterized by the lack of integration, means they are not using the combined approach, they are using the non-integrated approaches. And the companies tend to hire one agency to help with direct marketing efforts, another for public relations, another for sales promotion, means that the companies are using they are hiring different agencies for the different marketing tools, like they are hiring one agency for the sales promotions, they are hiring another agency for the advertising, and they are hiring another agency for the public relations. So it is not good for the companies, and the results will be that the poorly coordinated and the non-integrated marketing results from the diverse marketing messages and the multiple versions of the colors, logos, slogans, and the shapes that are used in non-integrated approach will result in that the organizations will waste their time and the resources. So it is not good to use the non-integrated approach in strategic marketing communication. And now we move to the integrated marketing approach to social marketing communication. And as you can see that all the marketing tools are combined in this approach, and it is basically the solution to non-integrated approach to social marketing communication. And in integrated approach, it is said that all the marketing tools are combined and they are unified. The IMC integrates all the methods of the brand promotions. Like in this diagram, you can see that it combines all the tools, so that by combining them together, these tools work more effectively rather than in isolation, as you see in non-integrated approach. So all these marketing tools, when they are combined together, when they are unified, they will work more effectively and more properly rather than if they work in isolation, as you see in non-integrated approach. So by having consistent marketing messages, one logo, one slogan, and one positioning approach, it also contributes to a unified communication strategy that work in all the mediums and the promotional elements. So it is important and it is beneficial for the organizations to use the integrated approach to social marketing communication. And now that is the integrated marketing communication. As I already told you, so this is about the IMC. IMC creates synergy, means that it combines all the elements, all the tools, and it is the better use of communication funds. And it also improves the company's ability to reach right customer at right place and at right time and with the right message. So it is important for the companies to use the IMC method. And then it's an integration of the marketing tools. Integration means it combines all the marketing tools, and tools are effective when they work together rather than in isolation. As I already told you that the tools are more effective when they work in together rather than in isolation. So now of this article, basically the purpose of this article is that in case of complex social problems, these social problems can be the environmental degradation. The environmental degradation means that it is advertising. As advertising is a non-personal and the paid form of communication, so it means that it is without any personal contact. And in advertising, it not only increases sales but also creates awareness among the consumers. And it is also the most effective form of communication, and you can also reach to a mass audience at once within the short period of time. And as it is said that messaging is required for all the promotion elements, that is why it is the first step in IMC. And it is also said that it is C in IMC, means IMC integrated marketing communication. They said that it is C, means communication in IMC. And for good advertising begins with identification of target audience, means that by identifying your target audience, there will be good advertising. And focus on the approach to reach the target audience, means that which approach you use to reach your customers. And then the second marketing tool is personal selling. Personal selling is that it includes the face-to-face interaction with the end users, and you can also say that it's a door-to-door selling. And the salesperson directly communicate with the buyer, means that the seller can go to the buyer and can directly communicate with him or her, and also resolves the issue on the spot. Means if the buyer has any problem, the seller will resolve it on at the spot. So the third marketing tool is public relations. It is the practice of managing the relationship between an organization and the public. Means that it's about maintaining the relationship between an organization and the public, and it's a two-way communication where the public shares their feedback to the organization. Means that the public is open to provide the feedback to the organization. And the public relation is also known as the marketing public relations. And the upstream social marketing can also benefit from the marketing public relations. So the core part, the main part of marketing public relation is the corporate advertising, which involves image advertising and event sponsorship and the advocacy advertising. So they said that image advertising and the event sponsorship can be excellent way to get a social marketing message in front of the difficult to reach the audience. Means that they said that image advertising and the event sponsorship, they can be excellent way to reach your audience. And then after the public relation there is direct marketing. Direct marketing is the oldest form of communication. And in direct marketing can be done through the emails, or it can be done through the telephone or the fax machines. So the last one is about the sales promotion. The sales promotions means that the short term incentives are given, like like sometimes the companies they give the offers to their consumers, like they said that buy any two and get one free. So this is the sale promotion that they do. So all these are the marketing tools that can be used. In this sales promotion, it is also used to speed up the implementation of an action that is already planned. Means that it also speed ups your implementation. And there are also the two types of sales promotion, that is the consumer oriented and the trade oriented. So all is about the findings and the results of this article. The findings and the results include that it provides the framework to guide the upstream social marketing process. And means that IMC provides a framework to guide the upstream social marketing strategy. And it also provides guidance to the policymakers to guide. They provide guidance on choosing who to target upstream. Means whom they want to target, and how to communicate with the upstream actors. Means the channel they choose, and communications that are most useful to social marketers at decision making stage. Means that who to target, and how to target, and the communications that are most that which communications they are providing them for the decision making stage, and when to provide communications for the maximum effectiveness. So this is the findings and the results of this article. And a more holistic approach in social marketing is needed, as one clear individual level solution is impossible. They said that a more holistic approach is needed in this social marketing communication. The holistic approach is that it refers to a marketing strategy that considers the whole of a business and all the different marketing channels as a system. And under this approach, a business with a different department comes together. Means that they say that in holistic approach, the different departments that are working in the business, they comes together and they work together rather than in isolation, as I already told you in integrated marketing communication. So as a result, the departments will collaborate in interconnected marketing activities. Means they will work together for the effective marketing activities. and the upstream social marketing is suitable for the problems that are a high cost to society and aims to offer the instructions that form the social system within which the individual operates. So the upstream social marketing is also suitable for the problems means that are high cost to the society. The society that see the problems that are in a high cost, the upstream social marketing also provide also make their problem solved. And as I already told you, the social problem like the environmental degradation means that any natural problem or any pollution problem or any lack of resources. So upstream social marketing resolves all the social or the society problems. So background research is needed to understand the best policy tools relevant in each social problem. Just like the if you are resolving any social problem, then which policy tools you are using to overcome it. So it is also very important. So unfortunately there are no clear guidelines for the upstream social marketers to target the decision makers. Means there are no proper guidelines for the to target the decision makers. So it is important that there should be proper selection channel, and there should be proper media advocacy for this. And the policy makers decisions are most typically made from a range of options presented to them instead of a complex and holistic evaluation of the environment. So there should be many options for the policy makers that are responsible for formulating the different policies. There should be there should not be the complex environment for them. And the findings of this article is that there should be the holistic approach. Means that all the departments will work together instead of instead they work separately. And there should be the upstream so it will also resolve the society problems. And the background research means that there should be best policy tools, that which tools should be used to resolve it. And there should be proper guidelines for the social upstream social marketers, that how they can target, whom they can target, and how they can target, means that by which channel they can target them. And there should be easy environment and more options for the policy makers rather than the complex environment, so that they can work effectively. And then the last one is the originality. Originality is that the value of this paper is to enhance the awareness of the self-imposed limitations on the social marketing strategies, and to propose a means of removing these limitations and improving the ability to improve the social well-being. Means that this paper is to is to enhance the awareness and to impose the limitations on the social marketing strategies. And the limitations should be removed so that the social well-being should improve, and all the social problems should be reduced. And it also includes that IMC approach is suited perfectly to guide the managers through the process of designing more effective social marketing campaigns that target the upstream audience. Means the IMC approach is very important to use instead of the non-integrated approach. And use of IMC in designing social marketing strategies can increase the effectiveness and the efficiency. As I told you that by using the IMC, it will increase the effectiveness and the efficiency, and it will also help in difficult process of influencing the influencers. So this was the whole article